Hi everyone. For this video we're going to look at how to solve a very complicated equation. It has lots of variables, lots of parentheses, and just basically a lot of steps. So what we've got here is we've got variables on both sides and we've got some distributing to do because you've got all these parentheses. As always, I would always start with that. We kind of have to because order of operations says we've got to make sure we do all multiplying and dividing before we add or subtract. So I would start with the first one here on the left. We've got 10, and these get multiplied into these two. So let's do that. 10 times 1x is 10x. 10 times negative 5 would be minus 50. Same thing here with the 3. That gets multiplied into these parentheses. It's a positive 3. Just be careful with that. If it had a minus, you'd have to use a negative 3. So 3 times negative 9 is negative 27x. 3 times a negative 5 would be minus 15. And then bring down the equal sign and the right side. Nothing is changing there. We're just working on the left side right now. Now I see lots of like terms. I've got some x's, I've got some constants, and I want to make it simpler, so by putting them together I can make things a lot simpler. I'm just going to kind of separate these so I can see their symbols a little bit better, and that way I know how to combine these using the x's here, and I see some constants, negative 50 and negative 15. So let's combine those like terms. So 10x and negative 27x is going to make negative 17x. And then negative 50 and negative 15 is going to make negative 65. Bring down the equal sign and bring down the whole right side. Again, we haven't really done anything with that yet, so it's really just staying the same. Now we just have variables on both sides. So we're going to move, typically again, the easiest way to do this is to move the smaller variable. So negative 17x is smaller, so I'm going to add that to both sides to get rid of the negative 17x. And then I'm going to combine those. So 17x take away 8x's would be 9x's. Bring everything else down. And now we've taken our very complicated equation here and made it into a simpler two-step equation. We don't want to touch the variable first. We want to leave that alone for now. Let's move the minus 38 by doing a plus 38 to both sides. That gets rid of the minus 38 on this side. And then negative 65 plus 38 would be negative 27, equaling bring down your 9x. And then we've got one step left. We made our two-step into a one-step as always. Simply divide by the coefficient of 9 to give you your answer, negative 3, equaling our answer, x.